taste of political strength in Western Kenya. So I just wanted to know, do you consider it as a referendum on the government's popularity in the region?
Yes, it's a very serious undertaking, because we have now crossed the halfway line, and we are now getting into the third year of our election. And then in 2027, we shall have a general election. So this becomes a very important election to us, to UDA, to the people of Kakamega, and more so the people of Malava. I'm in the business of campaigning for UDA. I'm a member of UDA. And we have an agenda as UDA to do a lot of development. So we need to work towards the second term of the Kenya Kwanza government. And we are happy that ODM came in, and we have a broad-based arrangement with them. So it is on the agenda. And yesterday, the President of Kenya, when he was making the State of the Nation address, he covered a lot of important issues that are critical. The issue of infrastructure, creating an infrastructure fund. Then he spoke to dualing, providing the dual road from Naivasha, Rironi area, all the way to Malava, so that we have better transport. He talked of extending the SGR from Naivasha again to the border in Malava. These are very critical investments, because where we sit here in Kakamega, we border Uganda as a western region. Uganda is our largest trading partner. But when we look at what are the earnings of the people of Western Kenya from this important trading partner of ours, we find the earnings in Western Kenya are very low. Most of the earnings are either going to manufacturers in Nairobi or to industries in Nairobi. So we must create a strong industrial base in this region and benefit from the export into Uganda, into Rwanda, into South Sudan, into DRC. And that is how we should be positioning ourselves as Western Kenya going into the future. So these are important issues, and we need a strong government. We need the numbers in parliament, because we are a democracy, so that we can allocate resources appropriately to go to these projects. You saw when we were campaigning, there's a fellow who was voted out, but then he was brought in for a short while, and then he was voted. I think he was an engineer somewhere. He said that they had advised Uhuru that it does not make sense to invest in the SGR. It does not make sense to do the dual carriageway. But it makes sense to do dueling somewhere else. And that is the advice they had given to Uhuru. But we are here saying that we need, in the government of President Ruto, to also allocate resources to also deal with the potential of this area. By the way, if you go to the statistics of Kenya Bureau of Standards and you look at the poverty indexes and so forth, you will find that poverty levels in Western Kenya have been going up. So we must change that. And to change that, we need good leadership. And we need a government that will listen and support our interests. And this is why I'm appealing to the people of Malava that our stake is better